Everything in your life is a gift, and if you look at it this way, you'll spend the rest of your days unwrapping presents. There was a woman who was absolutely passionate about music. She loved listening to music while driving and had a dream of buying a specific audio system for her car that had all the functions and qualities she desired. But she didn't have enough money to buy it. Her enthusiasm for having an audio system was so great that she opted for a lower quality device that fit her budget. One day, she left her car parked, and when she returned, the audio system had been stolen. This woman believed she could benefit from any situation, so she didn't let it get her down. She remained calm and declared to herself, "I don't know how yet, but I choose to believe that this situation is serving me positively." So, despite what happened, she stayed calm and decided to look at it from the perspective that somehow it could bring benefits to her. After the theft, she initiated the necessary paperwork and contacted her insurance company, which provided the money needed for repairing the damage to the dashboard left by the thief and for replacing the stolen audio system. When she took her car to the repair shop, the mechanic saw the damage and said that the repair was much simpler than it appeared, and he ended up doing it for a much lower cost than the insurance had quoted. As a result, the money left over was exactly the difference for the high-end audio system she had initially wanted, and she bought the audio system of her dreams. Perhaps if she had labeled the situation as negative with thoughts like, "Why did this have to happen to me? The world is unfair, life is against me," she might have ended up encountering obstacles when dealing with the insurance claim, a mechanic who charged more for repairing the dashboard, and other difficulties, because she would be emitting that vibration. What can we learn from this story? Contrary to what we've been taught since childhood, no situation or event has inherent meaning. Nothing is intrinsically positive or negative, it's us who give meaning and label our experiences according to our beliefs. Everything is neutral. If I believe I can learn something from anyone and that a simple conversation can bring me benefits, when someone approaches me randomly on the street, I will view it in a positive light and be open to any insights that this interaction may bring, potentially gaining a lot from it. On the other hand, a person with the opposite belief, thinking that random conversations are a waste of time, will feel annoyed when approached and will close themselves off from any learning opportunities. The situation is the same, what changes is the meaning attributed to it and, consequently, the outcome. A theft or something of the sort, like the example in the story, may seem naturally negative, but I repeat, nothing has intrinsic meaning. No matter what the thief's intentions were, we don't know what led them to do it, and in some way, they will face the consequences of their actions. But that's not for us to decide. The higher attitude here is to forgive and accept what happened, no matter how challenging it may be. Suspend your beliefs of right and wrong for a moment. Imagine that you are the creator of everything that exists. You are so grand that you allowed yourself to create everything, light and darkness, positive and negative, unity and separation. From a neutral standpoint, invalidating something, labeling it as negative, shifts your focus and attention to it, giving it power and attracting more of that energy. When you invalidate a situation, you're invalidating yourself and the universe, because in some way, you created and attracted this situation for a reason, to learn something. By defining that something in your life is wrong, you will inevitably have the experience of something being wrong in your life. And unless you change the definition, you will continue to attract more of that experience. You are exactly where you need to be, living what you need to learn. Accept your current reality, as it is a step toward reaching where you want to be. Choosing to remain in a positive state is beneficial in itself. Getting caught in a negative spiral and playing the victim role is an attitude that blocks your power and doesn't help resolve the situation. From a positive state, you have clarity and the ability to deal with any challenge. It's not about what happens, but what we do with what happens. Everything in your life is a gift, and if you look at it this way, you'll spend the rest of your days unwrapping presents.